So Tim, what the hell are we doing today?
Wet, cold, and itchy.
You're wet, cold, and itchy?
Yeah.
And why would you be wet, cold, and bitchy? Itchy, I mean. I'm sorry, I got my words mixed up. I know I'm pretty bitchy, aren't I?
Yeah.
It's not my favorite job in the world to do, but we're going to do it. Why? Because. We're going to do it just because we want to. Now, actually, what we're doing is we are completely cleaning this baler out. See all that shit in the backside of that plunger? That's got to come out of there too. So, before we get too far, that seems to be working, no? Anyways, what we're doing is we're cleaning this baler completely up. I mean, it's going to look like a brand new baler when we're done, because she's going down the road. It's just one of those things. It's 2 seasons old. I am completely done with baling hay for the year, unless someone pays me a shit ton of money to go bale hay for them, which I don't see that happening. We're going to clean it up. We're going to actually let it dry out. This whole header, like I said earlier, is going to be removed and replaced. You know what, Tim? Don't even worry about that, because we're going to be pulling this header off of here anyway. And that won't take too much work, just a couple days worth of work, I guess, for the two of us. But we are going to get our little grubby hands up in here and start pulling. You know, like all this every little nook and cranny has dirt and dust. If you haven't noticed, go ahead and pick this whole hood up. We ain't done cleaning up in there before we get started. But if you haven't noticed, these balers are probably the dirtiest pieces of equipment in the world. I don't care what anybody says, oh, my combine's dirty. Well, your combine's dirty, I understand, but a big square baler, dirtiest of the dirty. Am I correct? I mean, it doesn't matter what you do to these things. You could clean them spotless. I mean, I see guys with industrial compressors clean them off. 2 hours later, they look just like they did before they did anything to them. But right now, what I am doing is actually taking all the baling twine out of there, because these twine boxes have to be cleaned and, you know, ready to rock and roll, obviously, for the next guy. So I just want to have that all the way it is now. Yeah, so we've been cleaning on it for quite a while. We cleaned a bunch out down there. The bale chamber is clean right now. We took the bale out of it, and it actually looks pretty decent. But I will be crawling in there with the water, the pressure washer, and I'm going to pressure wash where the last bale eject is, because it's caked with crap in there, and it doesn't seem to want to come out with the bale ejector. So yeah, just going to be one of those things. And it's raining today, so we get a little help from the weather for soaking it down. And I think I'm just about done yammering for the last 3 minutes, and I'm going to get back to work. So might as well just throw this thing up on here. I got you on the 550 maybe. I don't know. Can you see anything, or is it just going to be a waste of time? It's not a waste of time. You'll just see my ass all the time. Right, Tim? Cut the twine. Lay that there. Pull the thing out. And sure enough, we're good. Okay, well, I guess my camera ran out of space while I was taking those out of there, but that's what it looks like when all the twine is out. It's just this empty 16-ball space. This actually holds 15 active balls, and there is a space here, which is right here for the spare ball in case you run out. But I always tie it into something anyway, so... But yeah, now the balers, this is really a decent baler as far as the machine from here back goes. And when I get that header fixed, somebody else will have a lot of good luck with it then too, because it served me, I would have to say it's served me well, you know, other than the issues that I have with the header. But I'm sure someone else that is going to run this thing will be fine with it in their operation, because they're more than likely going to be doing alfalfa or lighter hay, better quality hay, which they're not going to rake into ginormous windrows like 30 feet at a time like I do. So, but anyway, I don't know where Tim disappeared to, but we got to get this balls out of here and on to the next project. Okay, so now for the last, geez, almost 3 days, not much has gone on today, but yesterday and the day before, we've been really cleaning on this thing. Tim did this side, as you can see, it's still got dirt and stuff on it. He puts that wrong nozzle in there like a jackass that I tell him not to do, and he does it anyway because he's trying to peel my stickers off the side of it. And you'll hear or read about me in the newspaper if he peels the stickers off the side of this damn baler. But anyway, these things are like insane to try and get clean again after they're, you know, after they're used. But we've been working at it, both me and him, pretty diligently. And it's rainy, crappy, shitty weather today. And I don't know why he has that hood up, but the hood is up on there. We've cleaned it from inside to outside, top to bottom, and then, of course, when you get done from top to bottom, you end up with it back dirty on the inside, and somebody is calling me for some stupid reason. Elizabethtown, that's who I want to talk to. Call. Yeah, I'm getting away from the topic here, but that phone call was Messick's, and they have a Krone baler they're setting up now to go out to a customer, and I'm gonna get my Peterbilt load of hay here, back it down to the farm driveway there, so nobody takes the air off the brakes and sends my truck over the hill, obviously. And then I'm gonna get in a pickup truck and I'm gonna go look at a Krone baler, and I'm gonna bring y'all along. Okay, I'm standing here next to the Krone Big Pack 1290 HDP.